She said I can be a frog.
Chapter 5. Author's Note. Stop it! I said I wasn't a troll, okay? But thanks to people who liked it. I didn't mean for it to be funny, but I'm glad you like. Also, I got Fur's real Pokemon game. Pokemon Heart Gall. And it's pretty good. And I decided to put in elements from that game. Before I only watched movies and TV show, so it was bit different, but still good. Why does Ash look different though? Sarah, Jack, and Paul decided to Hell Out City to look for Survivor. We should look for survivors, said Paul, sexily. Okay, said Sarah, and they look for servers. Sarah was distracted by Paul's nice he-are and sexy bod, and made Jake jealous. Stop looking at me like that, said Paul. Jake got idea. Galad used telekinesis. I think that's how it's spelt. And Galad put the buildings back together. Good job, said Jake, and they found some survivors, and they rescued them. I must go now, said Paul. There are people that need help. No, don't go, said Sarah. We need all the help we can get to beat Mewtwo. He is very strong. Okay, said Paul. Jake pulled Sarah aside and said, Do you like Paul? I guess so, said Sarah, and made Jake sad because he was in love with Sarah. Do you like him? Asked Cake. Maybe, said Sarah. Why? Sarah, I love you, said Jake. Really, said Sarah. Really, said Jake. And then they kissed. Author's note. Paul is 13 in this story, so it's not weird, okay? We need to find Mewtwo, said Paul. My Gallade has psychic powers, said Jake, and Gallade used psychic powers to find Mewtwo. He is in the belt over. But it is far away to teleport, so we will have to drive there on motorcycles, said Galad telepathically. I will give you motorcycles, said one of the survivors who owned a motorcycle shop, who they rescued earlier. Sarah, Jake, and Paul drove fast as wind and got to New Barkton and saw Salamence there. What is Salamence doing here? Said Pale. I am super clone made by Mewtwo. I am second only to Mewtwo, and am second in command, said Salamence. I will be making sure you never redact Mewtwo. Die! Chapter 3. Author's Note. Everyone, there is plot twist in chapter. Not gonna spoil it for you, though. Salamence clawed Sarah in face end. Eevee turned Vaporeon to sop it. But Salamence used dragon bread on it and hurt. Ha ha ha, say Salamence. You are weak and will die. Curly bracket, no, said Sarah. I won't let you kill. But Salamence attached Paul and Jake before sent out Pokemon, and they were lie on ground. You can't stop me, said Salamence. Edward Cullen. Now you will die. But suddenly Sarah started to glow. Sarah was right on. What's happening to me? What? Said Jake and Paul. Sarah, you are escaped genetic experiment from Mewtwo. You had Mewdan, so you could transform at will, but you forgot and was adopted by family. He made you human. You could live with humans but kill them. When time I control you now. Then Salamence took out remote and control Sarah. No, said Sarah. Now kill friends Jake and Paul, laughed Salamence evilly. Sarah charged Hyper Beam and aim at Jake. No, don't, said Jake, but Sarah couldn't stop it. But then Sarah think of how she loved Jake and didn't want to hurt him, so she shot at Tree instead. What? No, say Salamence. Mind control will never defeat Poor of Louvre, say Sarah. Then Salamence turned into Jet. If you won't kill friends, then I will kill for you. But Sarah turned into Articuno and used Ice Beam because it was his weakness, and Remote Destroy. No, and fainted. So you are genetic experiment, Jake. I guess so, said Sarah. Come on. We have hurry. And she turned into Aerodactyl, and they all got on, and glee to Beltor. I'll get you, Mewtwo. Chapter 7. Author's Moat. This last chapter, everyone, then it dawn, though I may make sequel soon. Sarah to fly Bell Towel, and say Mew3. Mew3, I challenge you to Pokemon battle. Okay, saw Mew3. I choose me, and shoot Black Hole at Sarah. No, say Sarah and Dog. I will create world without Pokemon trainers, said Mew3. Humans make Pokemon slave, and I hate that and humans. I didn't expect to see you again, but you will not get in me way. You kill Oak and Larry and Mewtwo and other people too, say Sarah. You can't stop me. I will kill all humans, so that no one can be trainer, say Mew3. Sarah point. Shut up, or I explode your head, and became Mewtwo too. Imposable, said Mew3. You born me, but now I kill you, said Sarah. You may be me, but you are not level, and uses Shadow Bill. It was super effect. But Eve jumped in front, and it didn't hurt him. Why help humans, said Mew3. I am friend of Sarah, said Evie. Now Mew3 was confused. Didn't understand why Eve helped Sarah. What is friend? Said Mew3. Friends are people who nice each other, and help each other, and are, say Jake. But Mew3 still not understand. Now I will fight for Rind. Then Jake send out Zorak, which he caught but forgot to tell, and it used Dark Plus. Oh, said Mewtwo. Then Sarah became Ms. Drivas, and Evie Umburned, and hurt Mew3 too. Mew3 fought Bake 2, but couldn't, and faint. Tara was sad for Mew3, and used Revive. Why you do that, say Paul. Why you do that, say Mew3. Mew3, humans shouldn't killed, say Evie. Pokemon like train. Mew3 was sad and mad and confused. Sarah, I will not kill humans now, say Mew3, and Sarah knew he wasn't Ling. Mew3 flew into sky with sad face. I will help human now, and teleport Awa. We did it, sag Paul. Yay, say Evie. Then Jake and Sarah start kissing to celebrate. Sarah, Jake, and Paul, you are heroes, say people, and made a parade. The end.